Hello guys, a long time no see. It's me, Richly, a self-English learner from China. I just finished my 13-day vacation from New Zealand and 1 week of exhausted overtime work with only 1 day rest. So I didn't do any videos for 3 weeks now. Anyway, did you watch my little glimpse of New Zealand video? I know it's boring. I don't know how to do with vlogs, just a little memory of mine. Stay there, you. Just a little memory of mine. I bought a bunch of magnets from there. Let's put them on the fridge. And the good news is my hair is growing back. I was traveling with this kiwi watermelon head all around, but it's actually felt convenient. And I feel quite love it now. Okay, let's just forget the trip and go back to regular life. So for today's video, it's actually a room tour video too. I call it room tour DLC, which is about the hobby of my video games. If you have ever watched my previous room tour video, you would see there are a bunch of things about games in my house, like PS4, Switch, and some figures or doll collections from games or movies. Except for video games and traveling, collecting toys and dolls is my other hobby, by the way. I spend a lot of time, money, and energy on it. I know some of you follow me because of my video game related content. I would like to do more videos about games too, but I also want to talk about everything about life, culture, or some inner struggle. So today I want to talk about the games I play every day and the positive and negative impacts this hobby has had on my life. Let's see if you struggle with the same thing too. The first game I have to mention is Overwatch. Even though I haven't played it in many years now, generally speaking, I prefer casual games and I don't like shooters or competitive games as they make me feel exhausted. With a busy work schedule, I don't have the time or energy to practice and learn how to play a game, But in the beginning, Overwatch brought me a lot of joy. I met many friends there and I reconnected with old friends, and we had a blast playing together. I poured a lot of time, energy, emotion, and even money into it. I bought 4 accounts in total for both the Chinese and international services and played for thousands of hours. Every time there was an event, I would spend money to collect all the skins. Unfortunately, over time, it became incredibly frustrating, and I no longer felt happy playing the game, so I gave it up. However, its impact on me has been long-lasting. You could say it was also the direct reason I started learning English. Back then, Blizzard would host BlizzCon every year, and I really wanted to attend one of them. Additionally, I liked playing support characters like Mercy, Moila. When I played on the international survey, I often got blamed by others. Sometimes it wasn't even my fault, but they would blame their death on me for not supporting them fast enough. If you played support roles, you know you can't do everything, especially when your teammates make dumb decisions. Being blamed in such situations made me really angry, but since my English wasn't good enough, I couldn't quickly explain myself or talk back or argue back. Yes, my goal for learning English was quite simple: to argue with people in games. Not for study, not for work, just for this funny nonsense. At that time, I would spend more than 2 hours a day playing the game, and during holidays, I'd play even longer. I spent almost all of my free time on gaming, but after a while, I felt like I wasn't getting anything from it. So I started to control my game time and seriously focused on learning English. Eventually, I even took an IELTS exam. Ironically, even now, I've never spoken in a game. Even when someone insulted me, I just quietly, you know. Yeah. In short, Overwatch is the direct reason why I'm here today. However, I've completely lost interest in it now. I still don't understand why Blizzard made so many baffling decisions that turned such a fun game into something that just makes me angry when I think about it. Yeah. In China, I don't know how it is in your country, but gamers don't have a good reputation. If a child is addicted to games, it's like the sky is falling to their parents. In their eyes, that child is practically considered a loser. Now I'm financially independent and have enough money to support the life I want. But to my parents, being at an age where I should be getting married and having children, yet still playing games and toys at home, makes me seem like a total weirdo or loser. Yeah. Of course, I certainly don't care about what others think of me. In reality, no one really cares about who I am or the kind of life I want to live. They just want me to follow the same path as everyone else, like when to study, when to get married, and when to have kids. But none of that have ever been part of my plan. So everything I do is in line with what I truly want. However, as I get older, I realize I'm not as passionate about gaming as I used to be. Like I mentioned earlier, a full day of work leaves me exhausted, with no energy left to learn or practice playing a game on the computer. So more casual and brainless games have become my top choice. Currently, I play 4 games every day, 3 of them from Chinese developers. First one is Arknights, a gacha-based tower defense game. I enjoy collecting and leveling up the characters in the game. It's very simple, much like Plants vs. Zombies, with a bit of strategy. You need to place characters with different abilities to fend off enemies. There aren't many levels, but I have been playing it since it's released in 2019. That's because it only takes about 5 minutes to complete the daily tasks. Sounds boring, right? But whenever there's an update, my friends and I rush to see who can pull the new character with the fewest resources. Plus, I enjoy looking at the character illustrations and the dialogues. It doesn't take much of my time or money. It's just a small distraction for when I'm bored. By the way, my YouTube profile picture is fan art I draw of one of the characters. Do you like it? The second game is Life Makeover, a dress-up game. I know it looks like a game for little girls, and the gameplay is boring. It's all about battling with outfit scores. Yes, your clothes have scores, and collecting more clothes and accessories. Like Arknights, it only takes 5 minutes to finish daily tasks. I don't have to invest a lot of time, and the main joy comes from mixing and matching all kinds of outfits, you know. I like it because the clothes are so detailed. Every time I'm waiting for a plane or bored in the bathroom, I like to open it and dress up my daughter in various styles of outfits. Take pictures and share them on social media. It's a fun way to extend the social aspect of the game. Yeah. The third one is 剑侠情缘3, a large-scale Chinese martial arts MMORPG. The gameplay is similar to World of Warcraft. Originally, it required a lot of online time, teaming up with others for various quests. I used to be really into it. When my friends and I went to different cities for university, we played this game together to stay connected. But after starting work, we didn't have the energy to play anymore, and gradually went AFK. Until this year when it released a mobile version. The mobile version is fully synced with the PC version, but the mobile tasks are much simpler. Dungeons that used to require a large team can now be completed with NPCs, saving the hassle of communicating with others. Yeah, I'm also extremely introverted in games. Additionally, the daily tasks have been simplified and automated, so it's a nice way to unwind without having to control much. Many of my friends returned to the game, so I rejoined too. These 3 games all share the same traits. They are simple, brainless, have low learning curves, and don't require much effort, and give me something to talk about with friends. That's why I keep playing them. The social aspect outweighs the gameplay. Other game I often play is Apex Legends. It's the only game after Overwatch that I can't stop playing. Every time I sit in front of my computer, I can't help but open it. Even though I claim I don't like games that are too competitive or exhausting, I always find myself playing it. Of course, I'm not very good at it, but strangely, it doesn't frustrate me the way Overwatch did. Even when I lose, I don't feel upset. Its fast-paced gameplay keeps me hooked. Although the developer have made some buffering changes and added too much DEI content, I hope they won't make irreversible decisions like what happened with Overwatch. So these are some online games I have played a lot recently. I also play single player games like the Elden Ring, like Miss Wukong, and I like The Last of Us very much. But I think it's another topic. So what do you think a game should be? Is it just for entertainment, providing emotional value, or does it need to carry some great themes? Or is it simply for socializing? Or even worse, used as a political tool for spreading ideology? At my age, where I expected to get married and have children, I might be foolish for indulging in a fancy word. Am I really, as my relatives and friends say, a weirdo? Honestly, I don't know the answer. I haven't thought about it carefully either. Maybe I will die alone, but for now, I'm just doing what I wanted to do. Anyway, this is today's video. Thanks for watching. If I made any mistakes that confused you, please correct me. And I'm sorry if I said anything wrong. So until next time, stay safe, stay positive, and peace. 再见，拜拜。